Hey guys, today's video is kind of going to be an all about my hair video. I'm going to share with you my updated hair care routine and the hair color that I use, things like that. So if you are interested, then please keep watching. I'll start off by telling you guys that my hair type is what I would consider kind of typical Asian hair type. It's very thick, it's very slippery. If you have Asian hair, then you know what I'm talking about. I just have typical Asian hair. The most frequently asked question that I get from you guys is my hair color, and I've talked about this in a couple other videos, but in case you missed it, the hair color that I've been using for the past 5, possibly 6 months has been the Wella Color Charm in the shade 3N. This is a demi-permanent hair color, and I find that it's been the best for me personally. It matches my own natural hair color perfectly. The hair that grows out of my head is black, and the Wella Color Charm in 3N is just a really deep black tone on me. So I would say probably to about here is all virgin hair that hasn't really been bleached, and then throughout the lengths of my hair is where the bleach is, and the 3N just makes my hair all one solid tone of kind of a neutral black shade. When I first started coloring my hair with that color, my hair had so much bleach in it that the color didn't really take. It would fade within like a week and a half, and then probably about 2 months after I started using it, it really started to stick in the hair and keep my hair all an even black shade. Next month, it will have been officially 12 months since I put bleach in my hair, so I'm thinking about going lighter for summer. So for shampoo and conditioner, I've talked about this on my channel so many times, but I've been using it since high school, probably since middle school. I've probably been using this for like 8 or 9 years. It is the Matrix Sleek. This is just the best shampoo and conditioner that I've found for Asian hair type. All my Asian female relatives use this. My little brother and my little sister use this. It's really great for Asian hair type. So if you have Asian hair type, highly recommend this. I have also recently, for the past like couple months, been using the Shu Uemura Shu Sleek line, and I like this a lot as well. And I love how soft this makes my hair. The conditioner is also really light. It's like not a heavy conditioner also. It doesn't make your hair feel weighed down or waxy or anything like that, and they smell amazing and just make your hair incredibly soft. So I have been loving these as well. For dry shampoos, I love the Amika Perk Up Dry Shampoo. I have gone through probably like 3 bottles of this stuff. I love it. It smells amazing. It doesn't leave that much of a white cast in the hair. It's just a really great dry shampoo. It doesn't leave like a gritty, powdery feeling in the hair, which I absolutely love about this one. And then also recently I've started using the Shu Uemura Dry Cleanser. This one is fantastic if you have dark hair, because this is seriously clear and it leaves no white cast in my hair at all whatsoever, and I have black roots. So I've really been loving this. Like you can see, so I just sprayed the Amika, and there's that slight white cast you can see, but it's not anything to be afraid of. But just so you guys know, it does have the slightest white cast, but it's not a problem for me personally. And then if I use the Shu Uemura, it's gonna literally be clear. There's no white cast at all. It's just clear. So if you have really dark hair and that's a problem that you have, highly recommend this. It's amazing. It's ultra light, doesn't leave the hair feeling powdery or gritty or anything like that. It just soaks up the oils, and there's no white residue at all with this one, so I've been loving this. And then for days when my hair is really dirty, like 3rd or 4th day hair, you know, sometimes you just don't have the time to wash your hair and you have to put it up in a bun and it's really dirty. You know, we all have days where our hair is just really dirty and there's nothing we can do about it except use a dry shampoo. So my favorite heavy duty dry shampoo is the Aveda Shampure. This is a powder, so it is white, but you basically just you click the top, and then there's a small opening right here, and then you would pour the powder into your hair and then really massage it in. You need to be careful with it because it does leave white in the hair. So sometimes what I like to do is just tap the powder into my hands like this, and then work it into my fingertips, and then work it into the hairline. But this is not for 2nd or 3rd day hair. I mean, you can use it for 2nd or 3rd day hair, but this is really for like when your hair is super dirty and you really need something to go in there and soak up all that dirt and oil. And this also has a really great Aveda herby scent. You know, Aveda products just smell amazing and super natural and earthy. So this has a great scent that really soaks up any dirty smells you might have in the scalp. When you use dry shampoo, I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with the feeling of having kind of gritty texture, powdery hair. And there's actually dry conditioning treatments. The one that I've tried is from Amika. It's Silken Up Dry Conditioner. This stuff is really great, but I find that it's actually really similar to another product that I've talked about so many times on my channel. It is the Kenra Shine Spray. I find that these are really similar. The dry conditioner is just supposed to put shine and brilliance back into the hair, kind of take away that mattifying effect that dry shampoo has on the hair, and it makes the hair feel a little bit more soft, because the dry shampoo, you know, it just kind of takes all the moisture out of your hair, but that's what they're supposed to do. So you just kind of have to go back in there with something that's a little bit more lightweight than an oil. So that's where these spray-on come in handy, because they aren't gonna weigh down the hair as much as an oil that you would apply with your hands would. So highly recommend both of these. I like this just all around for styling after dry shampoo, just all around. This is a really great shine spray by Kenra. So yeah, these are really handy to use after dry shampoo as well. I still use a detangler regularly when I get out of the shower. I just like to take care of my hair when it's wet, because that's when it's the most prone to breaking and snapping. So I've been using the John Frieda detangler. I love this stuff. It's cheap and it doesn't leave the hair feeling like it's got a film or buildup in it. The fragrance isn't offensive or anything like that. It's just spray it in when your hair is damp, brush it out. So easy, very affordable. And then I also really like the Aveda Smooth Infusion. This is really great. It detangles and it helps prevent frizz. My hair, where it has bleach previously, it used to be really frizzy, but I've cut off a majority of the damage, so I don't have that problem quite as much anymore. But this is really great for the ends of the hair, just kind of keeping them tamed, and you don't have to like heat style the hair, because you can put this on while it's still damp and then it dries just a little bit prettier, not quite as frizzy or with any weird kinks or stuff like that. So it just, you know, makes the hair air dry a little bit prettier. So as far as deep conditioning treatments go, I think that they are really beneficial to really damaged hair and really frizzy hair types, or hair types that are not necessarily damaged but really fragile and prone to breaking. But if you have normal, relatively healthy hair, I don't think they're worth splurging the money on, because in my personal opinion and in my hair personally, I found that they all perform pretty much the same. They just make your hair feel really buttery and soft when you're rinsing them out, and they make your hair a little bit more manageable post shower. But for the most part, they're not really worth the extra 40 bucks. You know, they can be upwards of $40, and you can go to the drugstore and you can get some from L'Oreal that are like $10. But if you want to splurge a little bit more, then some of my favorites are the Eva NYC Hair Therapy Mask, Therapy Session Hair Mask. I really like this one. And then I also really like the one from Amika, the Amika Nourishing Mask. I've talked about this a couple times on my channel. I recently tried the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Mask. I really liked this one as well. I love the Shoo Shoo Sleek Deep Conditioning Mask. And then the Bedhead Dumb Blonde After Highlights Reconstructors. My favorite hair product is definitely hair oils. I love hair oils, and I think that they are something that are worth splurging on. And my favorite is the Moroccan oil. I love this stuff. I just find it to be the best. You need the tiniest bit, so this bottle is probably gonna last me a year, if not maybe more than a year, because I seriously just need like the size of my pinky nail, disperse it all throughout my hair, and it's easy. It just makes the hair so much more manageable. It makes it feel healthy and hydrated, so I love this. Sorry about that. I love this. And I've tried other ones. I really like the one from Fakai. This one smells like cupcakes, like liquid cupcakes. It's amazing. And then I also really like the It's a 10 Miracle Styling Serum. I know that this is labeled as a styling serum, but it's a hair oil. I think hair oil is worth splurging on, because typically salon hair oils are alcohol free. And a lot of times drugstore hair oils have a high alcohol content, and I just prefer the hair oils without alcohol, because I find that they're more nourishing to the hair than something that has a lot of alcohol in it, which can be drying on the hair. Alright guys, so that's everything that I wanted to say. I hope you found this video helpful, informative, and if you have any questions about anything, maybe I didn't touch on a certain thing that you wanted to know about a product, then feel free to leave it down below and I will answer it to the best of my abilities. But also please keep in mind that I am not a professional hairstylist, so this is just what works for me personally, and I hope to help some of you guys out with this video. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching and requesting this video, and I will see you in my next one. I love you guys all a lot. Bye guys.